Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful stitch. This is the perfect stitch for a baby blanket, for pot holders, for big blankets, for pillowcases, whatever you would like to crochet. It looks exactly the same from both sides and it's so pretty. We will be working in tiny little squares until you reach the height and length you want for your project, and then we will be finishing off the other side. This is the mini corner to corner stitch and I really love it. It is so pretty. I hope you can see. It looks like tiny shells and it's so much fun to crochet. And now I will show you what we need and how to crochet this beautiful stitch. Today I'm using a 6mm crochet hook. You will also need a pair of scissors, a darning needle, and your selected yarn. I'm using a chunky acrylic yarn. This is totally up to you. You can use any yarn you like and the recommended hook size. And now let's get started. We will start with a slip knot and a chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we will need the third stitch from the hook, so we will count 1, 2, and 3. Now you will yarn over, insert your hook into the third stitch, grab the yarn, pull up, and we will be working in half double crochets. So now we have 3 loops on the hook, grab the yarn and pull through all 3 loops. We have 1 stitch left, so now again yarn over, insert into the very first stitch, grab the yarn, pull up, and again 1 half double crochet. And this is our first little square. For the next row, we will turn our work around and always start with a chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again, we will need the third stitch from the hook. So 1, 2, 3. And like I said, we always work in half double crochets. So yarn over, insert your hook into the third stitch, and work your half double crochet. Again, yarn over, go into the last stitch, grab the yarn, pull up, and again 1 half double crochet. Now we need to attach this square right here to the first one. In the first row we have 1 square, then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is how we build the pattern. So to connect the first square from row 2, we will need the space right here. So this is our first square. We have 2 double crochets and this space right here. So you will insert your hook into the chain space, grab the yarn and connect it with a slip stitch, I'm sorry. Chain 2, and into the same space you will be working 2 half double crochets. So 1, yarn over, insert into the same space, and work your second half double crochet. And this is what it looks like for row 2. To start row 3, again, turn your work around and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we will always start with a chain 4, then we will need the third stitch from the hook, yarn over, count 1, 2, 3, insert into the third stitch and work a half double crochet. Again, yarn over, insert into the last stitch and work your half double crochet. In this row we will have a total of 3 little squares, so now we need to attach, and we always attach in this space right here. So insert into the space and work a slip stitch. Now chain 2 and 2 half double crochets in the same space right here. Okay, so 1 half double crochet and our second. Now go to the next chain space right here, insert, work a slip stitch, chain 2 and 2 more half double crochets into the same space. And this is our third row. So you can see we have here our first square. Now in the second row we had 2, now we have 3, and we will be building up until we have the length and the height we want for our project. So for row 4, again, turn your work around and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we yarn over. We need the third loop from the hook. So 1, 2, 3. We go into the space right here and work a half double crochet. Again, yarn over, go into the last stitch and work your second half double crochet. Again, find the space right here and connect your first square with a slip stitch. Chain 2, 2 more half double crochets into the same space. Again, go into the next one right here, work a slip stitch, chain 2 and 2 more half double crochets. 1 and 2. Now we're here at our last one. Again, connect with a slip stitch, chain 2 and 2 more half double crochets. 1 and 2. And we just finished row 4. And this is the repeat. You will be repeating this row until you have the length and the height for your baby blanket, for your pot holder, for your pillow cover, and just keep repeating this row. I will be crocheting 1 more row, and then I will show you how to finish up our square. So for row 5, you will again turn your work around, chain 4, and into the third stitch, 1, 2, 3, you will yarn over, insert, work a half double crochet, yarn over, go into the first one, and a second half double crochet. Then again, connect it to the next square right here with a slip stitch, chain 2, 2 half double crochets in the same space. Again, go into the next space right here, connect with a slip stitch, chain 2 and 2 more half double crochets. Again, find the next space. It's right here. Insert your hook, work a slip stitch, chain 2 and 2 more half double crochets. 1 and 2. Now our last one, again into the space, connect with a slip stitch, chain 2 and 2 more half double crochets. Just like this, and you can see it's slowly building up. Once you reach the height and the length, we will be working on the decrease rows now. So we are not gonna chain 4 anymore because this is the height we want. So once you have the height and width you need, we will turn our work around. And here into the very first half double crochet, we will insert our hook, grab the yarn, and just work a slip stitch. We will go into the next stitch, into the second half double crochet, and work another slip stitch. Now we reach the chain space again. We will insert our hook, work another slip stitch, and we keep repeating just like we did before. So chain 2 and work 2 half double crochets into the same space. And now you can see we are straightening our pattern up. So now again, just like we did before, go into the next space, work a slip stitch, chain 2, and 2 more half double crochets, all into the same space. Again, go into the next space right here, work a slip stitch, chain 2, and 2 more half double crochets. Again, go into the next one, slip stitch, chain 2, and 2 half double crochets. And now we reach the desired height we wanted for our project. So we will go again and connect this square right here to the chain space with a slip stitch. Now turn your work again around, and you can see here's our first half double crochet. So you will insert into the stitch right here and work a slip stitch. Go into the second half double crochet, work a slip stitch, and now into the chain space right here and slip stitch. And now you can see it's turning into our square. And now again, chain 2 and 2 half double crochets into the same space. This stays the same. It's always the first and the last square makes the difference. But other than this, in between, we'll be always working our slip stitch, a chain 2, and 2 half double crochets. So 1 and 2. Again, go into the next space right here, work a slip stitch, chain 2, and 2 half double crochets. We will connect this square right here to the one on top with a slip stitch. Now turn your work around and work a slip stitch into the very first half double crochet, work a slip stitch, go into the next, work a slip stitch, and into the chain space right here. And now you can see how it looks like. So again, we worked our slip stitch, now chain 2, 2 half double crochets into the same space, connect to the next one with the slip stitch, chain 2 and 2 half double crochets, and we are here at the edge again, so we will connect here with a slip stitch, turn the work around, go into the very first half double crochet, work a slip stitch, go into the second one, work a slip stitch and into the space right here. Now we're here at our last one. This is the last one missing. So again, chain 2 in the space right here, 2 half double crochets, and let's connect that one. So again, go into the space right here, work a slip stitch. You could finish it off right here, but what I'm going to do is just turn it around, just like we always did. Go into the first half double crochet and into the second one. And this is where I'm going to finish off. So to finish off, all you have to do is chain 1, pull tight, grab your scissors, cut the yarn. Now grab the hook and pull it all the way through. Pull tight, and now our work is all nice and secure. The only thing left to do is just sew in the yarn ends. So all you're going to do is grab your darning needle, pull the yarn through, and now I will just go through some stitches right here. Pull it. Just don't pull too tight. Make sure it still stays nice and firm. And now I will go on the opposite side, pull it through. It's this one right here. Turn my work again and go through one more time. And pull tight. And now I can cut the yarn. And you will do exactly the same thing with the other yarn end, and we are done. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great time crocheting, and I hope to see you back soon. Bye.